Yo, yo, YouTube, yo, what's up, what's good? We'll be right back in here, man, with another video. Y'all see what's happening right now, right? Ever since that boy Kevin Samuels died, it's been an onslaught of men coming out talking about this subject. Speaking on the ills of the black relationship, black family, black woman. And man, it's a beautiful thing if you ask me. I mean that man didn't die in vain, you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of men out here carrying on what he was preaching and still putting it out there. Still putting this mirror up in these females' face. You know what I'm saying? And this is what we need to do. Until they get on board with their men, we're going to keep putting this mirror up in their face. This is what a strong society is built off of family. It ain't built off no single parent household, it ain't built off no strong female. It's built off a strong family unit. And that's what Kevin was trying to do. He was trying to get black people together. I don't even understand why it's so hard to grasp for people. Like, I know we got some mentally ill people in our communities and you know, and just a lot of things that just don't really, a lot of things that hurt us. And it's hard to change conformed minds, you know what I mean? Once these minds have been conformed, they're almost like, you know, stone walls. You can't knock them down, you can't break them. It's hard, like it's hard. Almost had to be something else traumatic happen in their life to really make them see. You know what I'm saying? And man, Kev was he was the godfather of it. I mean, there was a few come before him. Shout out to Shahzad Ali. She was the founder. She's the original queen of this stuff. I mean, she started it. She's the original queen. Shout out to her. Tommy Sotomayor, and all the other kinds of creators out right now that's been out. Angry Man, he's one of them. Like the BOA, Fresh and Fit. Everybody who's coming out speaking on this broken thing we got going on in this community, man. No society puts their women on a higher plateau than themselves as men. No other society, no other thriving society at that. We know what's going on here in America. We know that they broke up the black family unit for a reason. Now these women out here trying to turn it into a good thing. It's not a good thing. They did it for a reason. They did it because they know it's a bad thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, break up that black family unit. It's easier to conquer. You know what I'm saying? We already conquered, but this makes it even easier for them. And they know a woman is easier manipulated because she goes off her feelings and not her logic. Whatever makes a woman feel good, she'll go with. Like this strong black woman mantra they speaking, it makes them feel good. I'm educated, single. It makes them feel good. They turn it into something. It's almost like the word nigger. Nah, we took the word nigger because it was such a bad thing, and we flipped it and turned it into something. We turned it into a positive thing, kind of like a positive thing. It really ain't really positive. We turned it into something that wasn't looked at as really bad. That's what these women are doing. But the difference between the two is there's a reaction that comes along with that. For every action, there's a reaction. And the reaction is you're losing your men. See what I'm saying? You're losing your men, and men ain't gonna change. Men are still the same. We haven't changed. We're still in our natural state as leaders. You know what I mean? We don't get me wrong. We ain't as strong as we used to be. But let's be honest. If back in the day, men, because they ridicule them too. They say they was wife beaters and all that, which is a lie. There might have been a few more back then, but they paint a picture like overly like men were overly beating their wives back then. Like men were just like most men back then were just wife beaters, were woman beaters. That's not true. Most of us kids never seen our grandmothers get beat by their man. Most of us children and kids never seen our grandmothers get beat by their man. So that's a lie. That's a fallacy they trying to put out there to the community, and it works to a degree, because most of these black women, so you talk about the men back in the days, they talk about how they used to beat their women. So they talk about men ain't men no more, but do you want men to be, men ain't men no more because they don't act like men no more, they're not assertive, they don't go to work, they don't pay all the bills, they don't do this. Okay, well, do you want what comes along with that? Not saying the beatings, but those men were average paying, they get paid average. They were just working men, going to work. See, those men wouldn't have been good enough for y'all either, because those men just work 9-to-5 jobs, which y'all don't like. Most of those men back in the days were working 9-to-5 jobs, unless they were some type of entertainer or athlete or something like that, which is a very small amount back then. So y'all can talk that y'all ain't men shit all you want. Y'all ain't how y'all used to be. Y'all ain't men no more. But those men wouldn't have been good enough for you either. You know what I'm saying? Let's not play the game. If we're gonna play the game, we gotta play it the whole way through. I mean, don't just pick and choose little stuff from back then and say, this is how it was, and this is this and this and that. Don't get me wrong, we don't need y'all to be like our grandmothers, and you know what I mean? Cause we know y'all ain't raised like that. But we do need y'all to be caring, nurturing, peaceful, you know, agreeable, you know, everything. You want to turn everything into a back and forth. Everything's a battle now, and the only reason everything's a battle now because y'all out here acting like children, man. Only thing everything's a battle now because you know a man can't go upside your head like back in the days. See, that's the difference. You know how when kids got rebellious, when they passed that law that we couldn't put our hands on them no more, we couldn't beat them no more. Kids got very rebellious. Society got worse. Society got worse. We can say, it's primitive and all that, but we can see it working with our women too. See, discipline is good to a degree. It doesn't have to be excessive, but it's good to a degree. You get to the point where you smack your child's hand for touching something they ain't supposed to touch, or tell them no, they ain't supposed to do that, no, they ain't supposed to do that. They get a sense of where the line is drawn. When you have no sense of where the line is drawn, you consistently go overboard. You cross the line. And that's what these women are doing. They're consistently crossing the line and thinking men supposed to take it. Men ain't gonna take it. We're not gonna take it. We ain't gonna stand for it. Men are waking up. Men are waking up. Y'all want to be bad bitches and all this, y'all gonna get passed over. What's my chick name? Danica. I don't know. I like her content though, but she said she'd rather be a pick-me than a Passover. And that's exactly what's going on. Y'all about to get passed over. period. But anyway, man, that's the video for today. Like, comment, subscribe. We back at you. We're doing what we do. We keep this content coming. We're gonna keep this going, fellas. Until we get these women in line, we're gonna keep this going. Peace.